For me, the kitchen table has always been more than just a place to eat. It's where we share stories, create recipes, and connect with the people around us. So I'm taking my old kitchen table from my family home on the road. I'm off to meet the passionate producers behind the Dunnes Stores Simply Better collection to discover their inspiring stories. I'm meeting the people behind Morelli's ice cream. They've been serving since the 1900s, and I'm eager to hear their story and discover how it all began.
Our Uncle Peter started the business back in 1911. He was one of 9 brothers. They set off in search of a better life, and Peter ended up in Coleraine, where he opened the first Morelli store in 1911.
1911, you've been making ice cream. What was the very first ice cream you made?
Back in those days, there was no flavoured ice creams. It was flavoured with the milk and the cream and whatever ingredients I could get from the local farms.
So when did you start kind of diversifying into the different flavours?
I guess our dad was always into ice cream. He used to get different flavours all the time and try them in our ice cream.
I think as well, when people started to travel more, and then people used to come home and they wanted to recreate those memories, and that inspired Dad to start experimenting and trying to recreate those flavours.
That's brilliant, because the Irish palate, like, you know, we've travelled a lot and experienced different flavours, different cuisines and that. And tell me about the different flavours now you've here.
Well, for Simply Better, we have an array of flavours now. We have 7. Madagascan vanilla would be the top seller, really nice. It's different from our own vanilla. And then caramelised hazelnut, which was Arnaldo's baby, is the second favourite seller, and it's a really, really lovely, luxurious flavour.
Beautiful. And I'm looking at the chocolate like, oh.
That's my favourite.
Is that your favourite?
It's nice. It's got the triple whammy with the chocolate sauce and the chocolate chips. So what's not to like?
So you got a nice bit of texture from the chocolate chips. You got the really richness from the chocolate too.
But not only that, it was the last recipe that our dad worked on and perfected, really. So it's bittersweet.
A real tribute to him. Wow, that's a lovely story. Guys, tell me, what's the story behind this beautiful book here?
This book was written by Italian gelato chef called Angelo Corvito. Dad was always after his book. He'd always heard about this book. It was the Holy Grail. Dad was able to look at these recipes, upscale them into like a larger production. So you'll see through that book all his notes and markings where the recipes where one sort of piqued his interest. He actually met this guy. Dad was like, he was meeting his hero.
But you must be so proud, you know, when you go into Dunnes Stores and see your Simply Better ice cream there, people bringing it home.
Yeah, definitely. I love to stand back and watch people buying it. It makes me smile.
When you see your package and your story is on it.
That's the beauty about the Simply Better brand, is it's co-branded. So it's us and Simply Better, which really makes us proud.
It's a real mark of quality. So as a producer, it makes us very proud. Our ice cream is under the Simply Better banner.
And it's a pleasure having on working with you. It's just the best ice cream, and keep up the great work. Well done to you both.
Thank you.
So guys, I've asked each producer to bring something to my kitchen table. What have you bought for me?
We've brought this little dish. When people went for ice cream, they used to get served their ice cream in this. We just think that reflects our history and brings us back to when our grandparents ran the shop back in the day. It's a nice little memory and a keepsake.
So do you use these in your shops now?
We don't use them now, only for very special guests, Neven.
Is that because I'm here?
Yes.
I'm very honoured. Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. That's so beautiful.